Hey friends, welcome back to Gin and Tonic, a place where your candles are clean, your shopping is conscious, and your billionaire boycotting energy is immaculate. Today is Black Friday, which means that half the country is stampeding through the big box stores right now like it's the Hunger Games. But we're not doing that this year because we're shopping small. We're voting with our wallets, and we are leaving every company that funded Trump's inauguration or axed their DEI programs to your distant MAGA relatives who still think that Amazon is a personality trait. So today, I'm giving you Gin and Tonic's Shop Small Holiday Gift Guide filled with businesses I actually love, actually use, and that actually align with our values. We're talking micro businesses, indie makers, progressive marketplaces, artists, candle queens, herbalists, you know, the works. Let's make this holiday season cozy, ethical, and billionaire free. If you've spent the last few years practicing conscious consumerism, you're not alone. Many of us are tired of supporting corporations that answer to shareholders instead of customers, and whose values, well, let's just say they don't spark joy. Small businesses, especially micro shops, are struggling this year. That's not news. The economy is a mess, and 2025 has already taken out more indie shops than I can count. It's sad. It's scary out here. Everybody is struggling. So your $20 candle or your $30 pair of earrings, that literally helps someone pay rent, buy groceries, and keep their dream alive. And in case you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I am pretty much a one-woman operation. I'm the entire staff. I do have some support from my partner who handles the packaging and any shipments that I have, stuff like that. But pretty much it's just me. I've built this brand over the last 7 years with very little paid advertising. No capital investors, no board of directors. Just me, some vendor markets, and a dream powered by essential oils and coffee. So trust me, when I say shopping small matters, it really matters. So let's get this out of the way up front. We are not spending our hard-earned money at places like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Bath & Body Works, Yankee Candle, Barnes & Noble, the list goes on. If it is a big box retailer, we're not shopping it this year. As well as any other store that screams, my CEO bought a yacht this year. And yes, Bath & Body Works is tied to Jeffrey Epstein. We covered that last week. Go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. We are not supporting that. Ew, keep those icky vibes out of here. So, who is this guide for? This is for the person who wants to shop small but has no idea where to start. The person who thought Etsy was a small business hero, like it used to be, but not so much these days. It's for the person who wants to gift with meaning, not just mass production. If you're looking for small, local, handcrafted, it doesn't have to be local to you necessarily, but these are all small makers that are near and dear to my heart. Who is this guide not for? If you were at Target at 5 a.m. this morning with a thermos full of peppermint mocha, wearing a tactical turtleneck, and a battle plan, bestie, this video is not for you. So where do you want to shop instead? Let's go category by category so you can build a holiday gift list that is ethical, fun, and genuinely meaningful. So for overall marketplaces, you might be thinking like Etsy. I left Etsy this year. So there are a few marketplaces that have popped up recently that are their own platform and that are built to uplift small progressive makers. Think Etsy if it weren't, well, Etsy. First up, you have Little Blue Cart, which also has started up Little Blue Market. They are a directory of verified progressive small businesses. They vet everybody thoroughly before they accept them and promote them in their directory. There is also a market like an online shopping marketplace that you can shop at. Also, and that is kind of being built up. I just got into it and I haven't even listed anything yet, but yes, you will eventually be able to find gin and tonic products there. You can shop confidently at Little Blue Cart, knowing that every maker shares our values. And yes, you will be able to find gin and tonic on the marketplace very soon. Mindful Market is a different, it's a beautiful alternative to Amazon and Etsy. They are focused on conscious, sustainable goods. I have looked into them. I have not gotten on there yet just because it just all feels like a lot. This year's been very overwhelming so far, and that just has to be okay. For books, instead of Amazon or Barnes & Noble, check out your local indie bookstore. Buy a book, maybe buy a funky bookmark from a local maker. If you're in Columbus, check out places like the Book Loft, Clintonville Books, or Cover to Cover. These are local gems. You can also check out Prologue Bookshop and Every Day is Juneteenth. Prologue Bookshop is an LGBTQ plus bookstore here in Columbus. They are brick and mortar. Every Day is Juneteenth is an online bookstore. I found them on Instagram, I believe. And they have some of the most amazing book recommendations that I've ever seen. At these kind of spots, you can find community as well as your next read. So, obviously, candles are going to get their own section here because, well, hi, it's me. Candles are always make for a great gift. So, of course, I'm going to recommend gin and tonic. Clean ingredients, essential oils, wood wicks, 0 billionaire ties. But mine aren't the only candles that I burn or buy. So let me go through some of the other makers that I know and love. And there are a few, some of these guys I haven't seen this year and I miss them. So hi. Lizard Wax. Liz does beautiful candles, all soy wax, all essential oil blends. She's amazing. She's really talented at what she does. Crass Candle Company. I've got one of theirs up here on the shelf behind me. She makes amazing snarky candles with great scent combos. Sweet Autumn Candles. Love them. Her hand-painted candle vessels, like bowls, they belong in a museum. They're just gorgeous, and her scents that she puts together in them are also beautiful. Clemento Candle. Clemento, not quite sure where the emphasis is there. Owned by a genuinely wonderful human being. And Tarot Torches. Caitlin has kind of stepped back a little bit this year, but you can still find her candles on Instagram. And through her email. She makes absolutely stunning little, often in reclaimed, like vintage pottery or glassware, stuff like that. And then she'll do like really custom, nice witchy scents. She's amazing. Love her. Also uses wood wicks. She's also an amazing human being. Okay, so for clothing and accessories, we're going to look at Meringue Studios. I've known Angela for a bajillion years, longer than I've had gin and tonic. And she makes stunning handmade accessories, often for memorial pieces. So like, if you have a loved one that passed away and they had a favorite shirt, you might send her that shirt and she'll make whatever you want out of it, like a teddy bear or cufflinks or, she's got a bunch of really cool things. Go check her out. And she's been doing this way longer than I have. Boardwalk. I love their content. They're hilarious. They're on point. And you should be shopping them because your next shirt should be as snarky as you are. And Mahogany Mama is another one of my favorite t-shirt makers right now. She's got really funny, witty, relevant kind of graphic tees. She's excellent. And then Vintage and thrift stores frequently have gift cards and offer more ethical shopping. So those are all different ways to find clothing for, anybody on your gift list if you want to gift clothes. For jewelry, we are going to be avoiding anything at the mall, of course. No blood diamonds here, no thank you. All good without that. Besides, who even wants to try and park at the mall these days? Not me. It's not my scene, it's not my vibe. That's alright. So these are all fairly local to me makers. I came up with, whose jewelry I absolutely adore. And if I were more into not being allergic to every metal known to man, pretty much, I would have a lot more of their pieces, but a lot of them do work with non-metal things also, so I can actually wear them. Crystal Cat. Cat's a good friend of mine. She's amazing. She makes beautiful jewelry. She's doing metal smithing. She works with gorgeous crystals and various rocks and stuff, and it's just beautiful stuff. I love it. Very intentional, very beautiful. 180 Reasons. Steph, I love you. I miss you so bad, girl. 180 Reasons. She's in, I believe it's Lorraine. It's somewhere along the lake in Ohio, along Lake Erie. Oberlin. I want to say she might be in Oberlin. Anyway, kind of up in that area though. She makes a little daintier. She does a lot of pride work. She does a lot of rainbows, a lot of mushrooms. She went in big with mushrooms a couple years ago. Really cute, really kind of, like I said, daintier pieces that are a beautiful addition to any wardrobe. Opuntia Flowers. She is an amazing maker here in Columbus. I've done so many events with her. Love her. Love her jewelry. It's also very gorgeous. She's a little witchy. She's a little, works with like crystals and rocks and stuff, and just, she does amazing work also. All of these are makers with heart, craftsmanship, and yes, they all ship nationwide. So if you're not in Columbus or Ohio in general, they still will ship to you. Up next, Bath and Body Care and self-care. Of course, gin and tonic is my thing. And we focus on clean ingredients. And all of these have clean ingredients. They're made by real humans with zero connections to the Epstein files. So, again, obviously gin and tonic. I've got giant bath bombs, shower steamers, stuff like that. Bath salts, body oils, body butters, a bunch of different little things that you can like work in to whatever ritual you're kind of doing. J.M. Botanicals. I love her. She's amazing. You're doing good, girl. She's also doing sustainable self-care. She's been hosting some workshops lately that have just been fantastic and fun. So if you can get in with her, do. You won't regret it. Natural Awa stands for Authentic Wonders of Africa. She is one of the nicest people you will ever meet, and she has phenomenal formulations. It's really cool, really nice. I love her moisturizers. She does really good with those. And her soaps and what have you. Sabbatical Beauty, think Korean beauty, but made in Philadelphia. She's doing amazing things, and it's been wonderful to watch her soar, exceed, and honestly, yes, this year struggle a little bit, but to watch her overcome adversity is always so inspiring to me. And her formulas are amazing, elite, S tier. All right, so pottery and ceramics. For the person who wants their kitchen to feel like a witchy cottagecore Pinterest board, look at Nomad Pots. She's amazing also. The Red Pothead, there are a couple other makers locally. Those are both in Columbus. I've done many events with both of them. Love them. They're great. Go check out their stuff. Metaphysical shops. For the witchy, the woo-woo, the curious, or the chronically online. Some of my local favorites are Pearls of Wisdom, Witch Lab, and Rock Candy. And I work with all of those to a certain extent. Online, you're going to want to look for Mama M's World. I am. I love you. Fata Morgana. Yes, they are in Malta, but they do ship worldwide. My favorite coffee mug actually came from my friend Roz, who owns Fata Morgana. Ritual planners. They are doing fun little kind of witchy themed planners so that you can plan out your ritual. For stationery and stickers, they've got these three artists are amazing, and they have cute, cozy stickers and stationery type things that are perfect to stocking stuffers. Natterdoodle. She's here in Clintonville in my neighborhood in Columbus. She does the cutest little things, stickers and stuff. She also posts really awesome content about, like, from a vendor's perspective at events and markets. Really interesting stuff. Waveberry Threads. Girl, you're making the cutest little... right now she's got a bunch of 90s themed stickers. She does adorable stickers and stuff. Parking Lot Art. Mike is a good friend of ours. We go way back. And again, longer than I've had gin and tonic. He does really fun, kind of vintage, kitschy artwork. I've got a couple of his pieces around here. I've got a mug and a couple other things. But yeah, super fun stuff. Okay, and then for food, wine, and treats, edible gifts never disappoint. Gift cards to your favorite local restaurants. Those are always key, and I mean, restaurants are struggling right now too. Everybody's struggling. Food's hard to come by these days. Hot sauces. Some of my favorite hot sauce makers are local or are small. Black Cap hot sauce. Jack and Nikki, you guys are slaying it. Love it. That goes good on everything. Breakfast, like eggs, pizza, especially like the cheap, basic frozen pizzas. It's the bomb. Cucino hot sauce. They're out in Arizona, and they have actually been featured on, I believe, Jimmy Kimmel Live, along with some other things. But they make really good sauces as well. None of their stuff is really overly... They have like they do a limited release of ghost pepper one time a year, or a couple times a year maybe, and that's like their spiciest, I think. But their stuff is really flavorful. I love putting their miso hot sauce in any ramen bowl. In fact, I might actually use some at dinner tonight. Rising Smoke hot sauce, oh my god. Everything they do is so good. Synergy is one of my favorite sauces of all time. Hands down, period. Make sure they are in your stocking this year. Coffee. I love locally roasted coffee. I'm a coffee junkie. And I would be remiss if I did not tell you to get coffee from Yeah Me Too. They are right down the road from me. And I use their coffee actually in my caffeinated eye serum, as well as I had a lip scrub that I did a few years back that used coffee, and he's the best roaster I've ever experienced. So a lot of people apparently think that if you go into the shop, he has very limited hours. If you go into his shop on the weekends, his drinks are too strong. Order a pound of coffee. If you live within 270, he will deliver it for free. If you live outside of 270, you might have to pay for shipping, and seriously, one of the best dudes ever. One Line Coffee, also really good. They had one of the best lavender latte type things I've ever had. And Royal Flamingo, they are doing such good things. They've been awarded a bunch of awards. So, I mean, not just me saying this. Their coffee is really good. To take care of that sweet tooth, pick up something from Ditch the Mix. Pick up some donuts from Rose Dough Donuts. Or Mamacita's Macarons. Alexa's Pantry. So good. She has the best cookies ever. Um, Also, in addition, I wanted to include a shout out to a local gift shop here in my neighborhood. Wildcat Party, Gifts and Party, something like that. Wildcat, everybody just knows it by Wildcat. They're amazing, so good. They have a little bit of everything, including a lot of snarky, fun things. So head on in there, pick out some stuff. Other people in my neighborhood, Lauren Alexander Designs, she's doing amazing, like reusable, like sponges and paper towels and stuff like that. All very sustainable, all reusable, like things like you use around the house. For your more sustainable options, you're also going to want to go check out Rewash Refillery or whatever refillery is in your neighborhood if you have one near you. Rewash, same as fantastic. Love her, love what she's doing. So that's your 2025 Shop Small Gift Guide. Packed with makers, markets, artists, bakers, creators, and so much more who deserve your love way more than the billionaire class. If you want candles with clean ingredients, essential oils, and wood wicks, and not a single shady billionaire connection, you know where to find Gin and Tonic. I'll link it somewhere around here. I'll also link everybody who is in here in the description, or try to at least. Happy gifting, happy burning, and may all of your candles be cozy and not toxic. Like, subscribe, and light responsibly. Here are some of, here's what Gin and Tonic is doing for this big, massive shopping weekend. Today, Black Friday, I am doing 25% off store-wide. The exceptions to that are gift sets and subscriptions, but we'll get to those in a moment. For Small Business Saturday, just tomorrow, November 29th, 15% off of all gift sets. Our gift sets are all slightly discounted anyway when I put them together, kind of rounded down a little bit, so I wanted to give you a little additional off. And it's all of our gift sets are 3 products, kind of like thrown together as a 3 products put together in a thoughtful manner. We have things, and they all have fun names like Calm Down, or Basic Bish, or Nerd Out. We've got a set for everyone on your list. Okay, for Cyber Monday, December 1st, we're doing 10% off of all subscriptions. So the Candle Society, Flame and Flower. These make great gifts literally for everyone, and you'll gift them all year long. I'll see you next week for another holiday themed video. And as always, every accusation is a confession. Free Palestine, protect the First Amendment, and do not let up on the release of the Epstein files. Survivors deserve justice.